name is Grzeski from the My Canada Association. I am here in beautiful, sunny Ottawa, the nation's capital of Canada. And why do you ask? Well, it's because our vibrant team of 23 on fire young adults just finished the 14th My Canada delegation to visit Parliament. They met with members of Parliament all week, about 80 of them actually, to love on them, to pray for them, and to encourage them to stand for righteousness in Canada on a variety of different issues. So we want to hear the report from the team. Let's go to them.
My favorite part was having a Canadian identity completely erupt within my heart after 19 years of not knowing who I was, not knowing why I was Canadian, and it all being irrelevant and trivial. And we are so blessed to be able to pray for our MPs in their offices, to bless them, to fight for our nation, and to partner with them as a voice.
My favorite part of this week was getting to see the Memorial Chamber because it really gave a whole new passion and meaning behind social justice for me. Before, I was always just fighting for the next generation, but now I see that we're also fighting to protect the legacy of past generations.
My favorite part of being on the Hill this week was watching the MPs stand with integrity and standing up for the not so popular choice.
Coming to the Hill this week opened up a whole new perspective for me. Now I understand that the power of change really belongs to those who actually show up. It was great talking to our leaders about how we stand for life, we stand against euthanasia, and also bringing up the issue of freedom of religion and freedom of speech in Canada.
My favorite part about being on the Hill this week was having the honor to meet the MP who was responsible for combating human trafficking in this nation.
One of my favorite things this week was being able to meet with the Prime Minister's office and being able to tell them about how my mom could have had an abortion with me. It was amazing to be able to tell them of the story and being able to explain to them how we need a change in culture in Canada, back to a culture where we value life.
My highlight this week was being invited into the Senate chambers and sitting down in a senator's seat, explaining to her a bit about my story and also just sharing candidly about women's rights to choose life.
My favorite part of the week was being able to join with the next generation, being able to join with young people, meet with members of Parliament, and unite to promote life and promote a better future for upcoming Canadians.
This is my first year on the Hill, and I've come all the way from Zimbabwe. One of the most amazing things for me has been reading and interacting with Canada's Charter of Rights and Freedoms. And in there I found a whole lot of great hope for my country and seeing what the Charter of Rights and Freedoms means to Canadians. And the other night I was singing The True North, Strong and Free, and I realized that there's one very definitive statement in that Charter of Rights and Freedoms that undergirds and defines the very essence that makes Canada true, strong and free, and that is to acknowledge the supremacy of God and to uphold the rule of law.
It is so exciting that we have a group of young people, the next generation in this nation, rising up to contend for righteousness. If we continue in this, the future is so bright. We want to thank you so much for your prayers, for your support, and stay in touch with what we're doing with this movement at formycanada.ca.
We wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas, we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Good tidings we bring to you and your kin, to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.